Hey there friends and neighbors, Brent here of Poor Pastures Farm. Welcome back to the farm. In a previous video I mentioned that we may have another tree towards the back of the property that needed to come down to make way for our power lines, and in fact you can see here behind me we did have one more tree that had to come down, so we knocked it out here. We also did in a previous video some mowing. We did some clearing over here on a brush line, and that's actually back up here in this field behind me up here. And in this video we're going to get some of our fencing put in. Y'all stay tuned. We've got this tree here's coming down after we do some measurements, and we're going to get this fence row installed back here. Come on y'all, let's get it done. The rain has moved in and it's supposed to rain the rest of the evening, so I reckon we're going to call it a day. Y'all stay tuned. We'll start back up first thing in the morning. Alright y'all, it is super windy today. Hopefully you can hear me. So supplies for today, we've got a 6-foot T-post. We've got a wedge lock system here for the T-post. This thing is the greatest thing on the farm since sliced bread. I'll show y'all that in detail here in just a few minutes. We've got our post driver, hammer, tool pouch, double barb staples here. We've got a couple of ratchet straps, screw gun, and an old broken framing stud. And in my hand here we've got just 4 or 5 4-inch screws. Come on y'all, let's get it done. Alright y'all, so in the package here you've got 2 square pieces, you've got 2 wedge pieces, and then you've got 2 locking pieces. Square piece goes over the pole, lock will come in from the back here. just like so. You want to make sure it's in between your two gripples here. You take your square piece, your lock in the back, then you take your wedge, and it's got two teeth here on the front that will hook into this lip here. So because I want this brace to go down, I need this to go up and lock in place. So here's a closer look at the wedge lock system. You've got this square piece here that just slides down over your post and will fit in between two gripples here. And then you've got this piece here in the back that fits on this cross section here in the back and just pinches in here and locks this into place. Takes all the slack out of it. And it's got little nubs here as well to keep it from just sliding all the way down. In addition to your square piece and your lock piece, you've also got the wedge piece. This piece here has teeth that you saw in the previous clip here that will hook down in here, and it just latches in. And then once you have this piece, then of course your T-post just slides into here. With this one pointed down, you follow the T-post down, and this other shorter T-post will actually connect the two, wedging them together. As I put tension on this, the base of this will push back on this and keep it from bending over. Teeth on this one, I want it pointed up, so it's going to go the other way from that one. When you get down to the bottom here, you have the opposite. You have this same piece that's pointed up, and it's got teeth on it that hook into this little slot here. The downward pressure on the T-post from the piece at the top pushes this into place, and so that piece is locked in. I can shake it, rattle it, roll it, and it's not coming loose. Now that I've got tension on the fence and it's pulling this top post from up here that way, it's actually tightening here. It's putting more pressure on this and just cinching it all together. So my span from the post that I just put in here to my first stop up there is further than I remembered it being, so I had to go up and get a couple of T-posts from the garden. And while I was up there, I also grabbed a couple packages of these clips here. Put it in there loosely, just tight enough to hold it. All right there, folks, that's gonna do it for us. We've got just under 300 feet of fence installed over here, and I think we've probably got maybe another 300, maybe 400 to go to the end of the tree line. Then we've got to come across this back pasture, and then we'll come back in here in behind us and do some reinforcements here. Appreciate y'all joining us. If you would, go ahead and click the like and subscribe buttons. We'd love to have your vote of confidence with the like button and the subscribe button. We'd love to have you stick along with us here as we work to build our homestead. We've got some big plans here coming in the spring, so we certainly love to have you all along for the ride on that. Appreciate y'all joining us. We'll see you on the next one.